Sound check's good.
Hell yeah.
Camera's good.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
keep it going. Audio's good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, well, shall we? Should we just snap into it? Get her done?
Get her done.
307 Reacts, I'm Matt, that's Chris. You guys are the best audience in the world. What's up, Renegades? How we doing? We're back. We're back on the screen. And we cannot thank you guys enough for all of the welcoming, gracious, appreciative comments and super kind words in the comments section. We've kind of been through the rounds with a couple of people out there kind of, sorting through the riffraff, and you guys have just been there every single time to just help us out and lift us up and just be super supportive and super cool. So we figure, why not? Let's keep going, shall we? So on the screen, it's Ren and Chinchilla, which is new for me. I don't know this Chinchilla.
Same
so
for me.
This is going to be another one. Let us know in the comments. Please be graceful and gracious with us. But the song is called Chalk Outlines. You guys saw the thumbnail. You know it better than we do. Give us all the information in the comments that you know. Chris, fill me in with what you know.
So this one was actually sent to me by my mother. She said this should be the next one you guys should watch.
Your mom has always had good suggestions for stuff. She's like, you should check this out. And before you know it, it's on our list.
She did some digging and said this one's completely live.
What's up, Mama Melody?
The space, all of the, it's all recorded live.
This is like a whole actual one shot.
Yeah.
Like we're doing real one shots here. Okay. All right.
Now, to quote our Lord and Savior Alex Jones, just remember.
Oh, here we go.
We're a little retarded.
That is like kind of our tagline for these episodes.
Now, I know some people are like, oh, if you'd have done a little research. No, that's not what we're about.
That's not our thing.
Okay?
We go in blind, and we rely on you guys to help have conversations with us and teach us stuff.
And not even that, there was a time when you guys discovered Ren and knew nothing about him.
Sure.
And you watched your first video. And, that's what we want our experience to be, is learn through the music rather than going and reading a thing that may or may not be true on the internet. Yeah. God only knows how that fucking goes.
And that can kind of be said about first experiences with anything. Like, you kind of just got to walk into it and see how you come out on the other side, right? And so here we are. We're walking through it, and we're coming out on the other side. Yep, it's time. Shall we? 3, 2, 1, ready, go. Thank you for being here. Oh, really quick, just let me get my last thing in. You guys are the best people in the world, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, that's all we're asking for. We're not going to interrupt you with gamer subs or something we're trying to sell to you. We do have information for paid stuff in our description if you're willing to help out with that, or if you'd like to. Not required. We just want you to hit that subscribe button. We're really trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. That's all we're trying to do. You guys could be a huge help in that. It's totally free for you. It could change our lives forever.
Yes.
Kind of all we're trying to do here. So help us out, and we'll get right into it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going to give it a little more volume real quick off the top. Don't get mad at me, everyone. I'm just going to go like this and then pause and play again. All right, now we're back in control. Up arrows. I forget about the up arrows. Of course, knowing my luck, it would scroll to the next video and ruin everything. So.
I know we're a couple seconds in here, but let me ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who puts their books in a bookshelf like that? Normally the spine faces you.
Well, look at the bottom. I mean,
you're right. I've had some shelves look like that from time to time.
Why are they all written like that?
Is this a UK thing? Is that something?
I don't know.
Or maybe they don't have spines because they're handwritten or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be old stuff, so maybe they're just tied together or something or whatever it is. Maybe. These ones look like they got covers though. I mean, I don't know how it works. But...
the red and blue ones I'm a little confused on.
Okay, let's go. I guess let's just keep going.
My mind wanders.
We're in. Yeah, those spines on those. Well, now you got me wondering, dude.
No. There's a mystery to solve.
Yeah, I gotta focus here. I'm gonna miss the whole video thinking about book spines.
That'll happen.
It does. I don't know who does his camera work, but they are so good.
They're good.
They're so good.
Crispy.
Well, very crispy. we go again. Gonna get right into my feels, aren't you, Ren? You're gonna do it.
I'm still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning.
Think he was remembering the words right there real quick?
Maybe.
Looked like he took a hesitation.
So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. Then walk around in the floating chalk outline. So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe. But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my mind, oh my mind, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my mind, oh my mind, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Oh, there's Chinchilla.
Jesus Christ.
Them nails? You gotta watch out.
She got, look at them talons.
I went down to the name of the screen. I looked up them all. Oh! Thought they were gonna poke me.
Them things are sharp.
I've got some traumatizing past experiences with sharp nails and them long plastic. I was gonna say steel. I'm not gonna judge them long plastic nails. I've got some.
Actually, they're acrylic.
I look okay. Right. Acrylic, whatever.
Okay, so to talk about Ren, the guitar playing in this is fairly simple compared to the last one.
Sure.
Simple chord formations. Some nice, like a simple beat to go with that stuff. Not to say that what he's doing is simple.
Not discounting it at all. No.
The first video that he played, he was tearing that thing up.
We've said it before on the channel, and you know as well as I do, being a musician in and out of studios and live performances, there is probably more power in silence than there is in the entire orchestra playing at full volume, right? Like the gaps in music can create more emotion and power and just
suspense
and sustain and just this tension than any amount of loudness can possibly do. And I really like that this goes in saying with what you said, goes along with what you said. At the beginning he's like very simple with his chords, but then he sings this very powerful melody and leaves enough gap in between everything to let you sit with the line for a minute and think about it. And then he adds a line on top to add to compound that first line. And before you know it, you're just like, you've got this whole picture painted in your head. Very beautiful. And all he's doing, like you said, is moving up and down the guitar a couple times and going real slow and leaving everything else just white, letting it breathe, letting everything breathe. And it's so beautiful. That was really, really nice, man.
It was really, really good.
Yep.
Getting into our next one. Number one, I'm going to ask you guys, because I still haven't gotten an answer from the last time we saw long-ass nails like this. How do they wipe?
Oh, that's...
Like, seriously? Like, you got to be tearing your shit to shreds.
That's right. We've asked that a couple times.
We've asked that a couple times on this
through
channel.
Different videos.
Renegades, I'm relying on you to leave an answer in the description.
Once again, Renegades, we need an answer. So help us out.
Hit us up in the comments. Okay?
There's got to be at least one of you out there. There's a lot of you. There's got to be at least one of you out there with some acrylics, right?
Like,
what are we doing?
Yeah, what I do is I wrap each individual
We don't
finger.
We don't gotta get crazy personal. But
I've always just wondered, because there's been a couple. I don't even have sharp nails, but there's been a couple times I've made it through the paper, and you end up jumping off the seat.
Bro, how many times your toenails grow out that much?
Oh,
and
your socks are ruined.
You're laying in bed with your girl, dude, and she's like, "You're cutting my ankles," and you're like, "I didn't do nothing. My nails are that long." They're razor blades. So let us know. That's all. Let's keep going. Let's hear what she's got to say. Not trying to ruin the mood or anything, okay?
Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything.
Look at them rings too, dude.
Those are pretty dope.
Take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. The feeling goes and you draw a chalk outline.
So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, I'm balanced on my toes so I can breathe.
Really good, dude. Wow.
But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves. It's such a perfect day.
So message wise, are we basically saying here that like pretty much no matter what you do, you know, like everyone's got kind of a crutch and kind of everything's killing you little by little. At the end of the day, we're all just, you know, we're all destined for the same thing. Like, nobody lives forever. There's one thing we're all guaranteed, and that's death. Unfortunately, as morbid as it is. Well, yeah, afterwards too. Turns out somehow.
Turns out.
Yeah, Life After Death and Taxes. I'm pretty sure that is a Reliant K album, or a song at least. If you should check it out, it's really good. But yeah, I love the message. Pretty much just saying that, like, no matter what you do, no matter what your crutch is, like, little by little, like, yeah, you get off this one thing, but you're going to find something else that kind of satiates that same need, maybe in a different way, or this, that, or the other. And at the end of the day, I mean, all we can do is just try and get by. But we're essentially little piece by piece, little by bit, we're just tracing our own chalk lines. I really like that, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, it. You know, and even every decision that you make is, like, has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And that's something that I think a lot of people have just kind of forgotten. Especially considering I saw some ignorant idiot on the internet going, no, listen, before I say what I'm about to say, I just want people to know I'm not a pedophile. And I go, I don't really want to hear what else you have to say after that, because why are you brave enough?
If you have to say it,
to say whatever you're gonna say on the internet. Why?
There was a girl who posted a photo of herself on Facebook a few days ago. Some random fucking old dude gets in there and comments. He's all, not thirsty, but you're beautiful. Like, what? What are you trying to sell, my man? Because you're bad at it.
You're really bad.
You need to go back to salesman school, because that was terrible.
But no, like, everything has a consequence. Like, people go on the internet and do all sorts of stupid things, and then they're just shocked that there's consequences, and it like blows me away. And then there's other people who do, like, really great things, and then they go, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to me. It's like, well, you've been working for this. Like, of course, it's coming.
Like, well, I can't believe this opportunity. And it's like, well, look at what you've done leading up to this. You've been killing it, and you've been working hard, keep your nose to the grindstone, and you got rewarded for it.
Now, we take that small little section, right, of every choice and decision you make has a consequence, good or bad,
right,
and then lengthen it out over the length of your lifetime, right? So every decision, whether it be good or bad, all ends the same way. And a lot of people, when they kind of realize that, they have a struggle going, well, what's the fucking point?
Well, it's the timeline leading up to that. It's how you enjoy your life leading up to that.
Part of the journey is just being on the journey.
Being alive.
Being on the journey, enjoying what you can, building what you can. But then
it's pretty amazing that if you're watching this with your eyeballs and breathing, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty much a miracle that you're even here.
Yeah.
There's like you beat like 63 billion other people in a race. Yeah. You did pretty good. Pretty good in that race. Way to go. Good start.
But like it all ends the same way. What, like, the thing that really drives me to do anything above and beyond what is expected, right? Like, we're expected to go to work, and we're expected to come home, and we're expected to, have normal responsibilities, whatever.
God forbid you live in a family.
Like, why would I do any more if it all ends the same? Like, what are you leaving? Like when he passes away one day, he's gonna have this whole catalog of music that is going to continue to inspire the next generation.
Man, yeah, and a legacy
and the generation
of people.
after that.
Yeah.
And like, so it's like, okay, cool. So what can I do to leave something for somebody, or leave something for my community or my kids or my wife or whatever it is?
Something to be remembered by.
Yeah. And something that's positive and like continues to carry on some sort of importance.
Right.
So
yeah. And that's really what it's about.
Yeah.
And again, just enjoying it while you're at it too. Like I know it sucks to go to work every day. I have to do it. I have to be up tomorrow. I have to be on the road tomorrow at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay? It's going to suck. It's going to be terrible.
Well,
but
and you know, there's people, there's a neighbor, we ran into him this weekend. He's an idiot. But he lives out by Kenneth's grandma, way out in the boonies out there, right? He's sitting in his van beside the road, waiting for people to drive by so he can chase them down and complain. Okay, we were the ones. Okay,
okay.
I was going 45 in a 40.
Well,
okay, he had all sorts to say about that. He comes out of his van screaming and yelling at us. You're tearing up the road. You're the reason. I'm like, fucking whatever, right? I just go, okay. And then he sits there and looks at me, and I was like, "What? Like, want a hug or something?
Yeah, what do you
like,
want me to say?
You want a kiss? Like, get the fuck out of here." So he eventually leaves after he starts yelling at everybody else on the property. So he leaves, and then I come to find out this guy's like has like stage 4 cancer, and he's had all sorts of other problems and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, I don't understand. You know that your time is coming, and it's coming soon.
Yeah.
And you're gonna sit here and be miserable all the time.
That's how you want to spend it.
Like, I do not understand.
I get it. Getting that news is probably pretty debilitating. It probably sucks to hear that. That's probably a terrible message to get. Yeah,
like,
you're going to be sad for a little while, but at the end of the day, man, it's like you sit there and mope around and die sad.
You know what, dude? I got some shit to do while I can still do it. You know what I mean? Like,
hi, Capital One. Can I get an increase in my credit card amount, please?
Fuck yeah.
As much as I can possibly get.
Hell yeah.
Step 1, go.
Step 2, call your local boat dealership.
Yeah, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like, just go. Just go do something. You want to plan that? You've been thinking about that vacation? Go get it, dude. Talk to a travel advisor. Take a personal loan out. Yeah. You don't got to pay it anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Just go.
No, that's the thing I don't understand is like there's just people out there who get bitter and resentful because they know that their life is shortened and it's coming soon. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand.
It's like, dude, just enjoy it while you're here. Again, it's a miracle that we're here in the first place. It's a pretty insane amount of chemical reactionary shit that makes this possible in the first place. So,
well, and that's the thing. Whether like Ren is saying, whether it's cancer, whether it's drugs, whether it's old age, whether it's getting hit by a bus, whatever it is,
rock and roll, bro.
It all ends the same way.
Yep. We
enjoy it while you're here.
We're all guaranteed one thing in life, and that's death and taxes and taxes on your taxes on your coffin. All right, let's go. Sorry for the long pause. We're back.
I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change. All things change. It's such a perfect day. It's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful shade. I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change. But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my.
Get 'em.
We trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my.
Get 'em, girl.
Erase ourselves.
Dude, and then that silence.
Chalk outlines.
Yes.
Get out of here with that. See, that's what I was talking about, right? Full circle at the beginning when I was talking about the silence. Right at the end there, right? You have them both fully fortissimo, as loud as they can, top of their lungs, super emotional, and then they, little by little, boom, nothing. And then all of a sudden you get these goosebumps and everything just comes over you. And it's like a feeling you haven't experienced up until that point, and then all of a sudden you get this wash of just like, whoa, that was crazy. The silence is powerful, man. Silence is powerful.
Oh my god! And it was as soon as we hit play, they said it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" He said, "I'm afraid to be okay because then that means things change.
Things always change."
And I was just watching an interview with, who was it? It was Theo. I know for sure it was Theo Vaughn, and was it Joe Rogan or anyway? He was doing an interview with another podcaster.
Okay,
and they were talking about like mental health or something along those lines. I didn't quite catch the context before this clip, but he says, he's like, yeah, I've been like, I'm not really like super Christian or anything, but I kind of been like going through the Bible and stuff. And he goes, there's some good wisdom in there.
I think that's Theo.
And
I think that's Theo. Yeah.
And Theo says, well, the one passage I read, he's like, it's in Matthew or whatever.
Theo and Joe. I think it's Theo and Joe. I think I've seen that episode. Yeah.
And he goes, hey, there's this blind man by the pool of Bethesda, and Jesus comes up to him and says, hey, do you want to be better? And he goes, why would you ask that? Like, why? Of course you would assume they'd want to be better.
You would think so.
He goes, but then I turn to look at myself and go, do I want to be better? And he said, it's scary because, like, I don't know. Like, because everything would change.
Well, that's just it. It's like, what is the definition of better? Like, what does that actually mean? What defines that? Especially in this context. Like, some dude walks up and says, do you want to be better? And you're like, I have no idea. I
have no idea.
Feel like I'm doing pretty good now. Health, like financially, I'm friends.
Well, I mean, he was homeless and he was blind.
Well, I'm referencing myself, but like trying to put myself in those shoes. Like, shit, I don't know. But I mean, maybe I feel like everyone could probably be doing
a little better.
But then again, what are your guidelines on what is better? Yeah, it could be. It's different for everyone. It is different for everyone.
And you take it to the extreme, right? Like, for instance, the guy down the road from grandma's house has cancer, right? Do you want to be better? I feel like he'd say yes.
From the outside looking in, it sure doesn't look like it, does it?
He's so mean-spirited. Like, there's no, like, I really think he enjoys just terrorizing everybody.
Just accepted, this is who I'm going to die. Yeah. This is how I'm going to be known. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's sad, man.
It's a really important question to ask when you think about it. Do I want to be better? Do I actually want to be better? And I think, number one, the biggest alcoholics have the biggest issue with it. Because they say they want to be better and never do anything to actually change it.
Well, yeah. Until they're broke for a week and then they can't afford it. And they're like, wow, this will be the week that I, then payday rolls around and it's like,
it's right boom, back to it.
Straight to the bar. But I can't say I'm not guilty of that sometimes myself. Yeah, for sure. And I totally get it. I wouldn't consider myself an alcoholic. I do like to drink, but it's pretty casual. I'm like, a beer.
Well, like the person beers. I used to work with, right? He kept saying that's certain all the time. Yeah, I really want to get better, and it's like, dude,
when it gets to a point when you're bringing bottles to work and you're hiding shit and taking shots on breaks and stuff like that's when it's time. You're not coming back from that really, not by yourself. Like you're not coming back from that by yourself. At that point,
I think being honest with yourself is the most important thing. Like, whether you're honest with me or not, I don't care. Yeah. Like, I'll find out regardless anyway. Like,
we're pretty good at tracking shit.
Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to investigate it, but whatever.
Yeah. Normally, you don't have to. It shows up on its own.
It always does.
If someone's being, facetious enough or whatever, like it'll come through. It'll come through.
But like, if you're dishonest with yourself, you had a person you recently dated that was that way, and oh my God, what a mess. What a fucking mess,
bro! And it unravels, you think that like when it starts to unravel, you think that like, okay, this is gonna be smooth. We've figured it out. We're gonna go our separate ways. I think we're on the same page here. This is gonna work. And then the coil lets loose. Yeah, and it just everywhere. The whole furl of wire just comes flying off the spindle, and it gets crazy out there. Yeah, but with the self. What were you saying? The self,
like being honest with yourself,
self-honesty,
and it's okay. Like we had a bass player with an old band of mine that was struggling with drugs. She said she wanted to get better, and then she wasn't really taking steps. And we were like, "Listen, do you really want to quit?" And she said no. And I said, "Okay, that's fine. Hey, you can't play in the band." But
at least you know who you are.
If that's what you want to do, that's you.
At least you know who you are and how you want to live your life. That's an important thing.
And that's the thing. While I disagree with what she was doing,
the choices,
I have a lot of respect for, this is what I'm doing and this is what I'm about. And you know what? Good for you.
There's a small amount of respect that lives in me for anybody that knows who they are, and they just like they're comfortable with it. Like, this is who I'm here, and it's like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah.
Well, that's 5 out of 5 for me.
Oh, dude, I don't. Yeah, I think that's a grandfathered in on Ren every time. We've seen 2 so far, and both of them are just like we get into these long discussions, and everything about them is artistic and beautiful. He's a great singer, great musician. He brings in other artists and musicians that are also incredibly talented. Yeah, let us know about that nails question because I'm still interested. I just want some feedback.
It's got to be a blender down there, dude. It's got to be crazy.
Cloud emoji if you're still with us at this point in the conversation. We really appreciate it. You just leave a cloud emoji in the comments.
Blenders in the chat.
Or blenders in the chat. Either way, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. And if you are still here, please hit that subscribe button. Yes. He's going to tell you to do it again. But yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
If y'all enjoyed today's episode as much as we have, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And we'll see y'all next time.
Ow. Yeah. Just make a weird grunty yeah.
Blender noises.
Like I'm fucking bringing sexy back. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
Jesus
I want that job so bad. Just pay me to be that guy.
Just be the ad-lib guy.
That's the only guy, the hype guy and the ad-lib guy. Let's do it, dude. Sign me up. Take me on tour.